Hello everyone, Roberto here for another video review. This time we have Ritter Sport Cornflakes. First thing you'll notice, you might notice anyway, it's actually in English. This is an English one, it's not a German one for a change. So yeah, so Ritter Sport, is, well, I believe they're a German company. Yeah, yes they are. But yes, they do sell English versions of their chocolates. I don't think as much as the. I don't think they sell as many of the varieties in England as they do in Germany or whatnot, but we do get some, and this one's the Cornflakes one. So basically, I think, well, it doesn't say it's milk chocolate with cornflakes inside, but it is milk chocolate with cornflakes inside, as you can see. And it kind of goes without saying, because Ritter Sport is generally a chunk of chocolate with some kind of filling. But I quite like this. It says with crispy, crunchy cornflakes. So it says cornflakes with crispy, crunchy cornflakes. So yeah, it's a bit of a strange one, really. Probably should say milk chocolate on top in small with cornflakes or with crispy crunchy corn. Well, I'm not sure. It just seems it just says cornflakes. Doesn't really have any mention of milk chocolate or anything like that. But I guess, well, perhaps it doesn't need to really. But yeah, anyway, that's me being pedantic. There we go. But yeah, so you can see it's got the old colour variety there, and it's got a sort of, it says that. So I think that's basically it's 100-gram bar. This is the gist of it. Is all their bars come in a sort of lovely distinct colour for each flavour, and this and cornflakes is obviously sort of this yellow, this golden yellow colour, I think you'd say. I don't know if you can quite see on the camera how golden it is. It looks a bit of a lighter yellow, almost like but it's actually a darker, more of a egg yolk yellow in reality. I don't know if that comes across very well. And you can see on the top it says cornflakes there as well. So if you have them all like a library of chocolate. Which would be absolutely amazing. But you couldn't really, well, unless you were selling them in a shop, I don't think you'd ever achieve that at home because you'd eat them too quickly. But yeah, but the option's there. Maybe one day, if I won the lottery and yeah, I could have my own chocolate library, that's what I'd definitely do, and it'd be a fabulous place. It really would. Yeah, fabulous place. But there we go. Anyway, that's me dreaming. Yeah, so it basically says on the back, it says milk chocolate with cornflakes. So there you go. So that's the gist of it. I think we gather that, but it doesn't actually say that on the front, which is unusual. Or hint at the milk chocolate, but as I say, it's kind of obvious, I guess. Quality chocolate squared, slightly different than the German one, which is I've got a sneak peek. Square practical good, so it's slightly different. Amounts to the same thing. And we've got the calorie. Information on the back, the nutrition information. So it's average per 100 grams. Let's have a look. So 532 calories, 30 grams of fat, 18 of which are saturates. So it's a 100-gram bar. So roughly half of this is roughly, maybe a bit more so, but roughly equivalent to a regular chocolate bar. So for half the bar, it's 266 calories. Yeah, 266 calories, 15 grams of fat. 9 of which are saturates. So that's roughly the same. I mean, a Mars bar I think is 250 calories or something, or around that. It's around that. I had a look the other day, and so it roughly equates. I don't know if it weighs as much, but yeah, that's the benchmark, I think. Just tell you in German as well. Actually, I think it does have all the ingredients in German as well. I don't know if that's odd or not, because obviously the German ones are actually in German, so I don't know. I mean, as in there is a German equivalent, so I don't know why I've done that, unless it's not German. Unless it's another language, but it looks. Or maybe it isn't German. Maybe I'm just assuming that it could be something else. It's hard for me to tell, really, but yeah. Oh well, there we go. Anyway, but it's yeah, it's not like I don't know. It's I don't know really, because I mean, obviously being in the UK, we're not really surrounded by other countries other than Ireland, perhaps, and that I would imagine. Well, it's not in Gaelic or whatever, so I don't think anyway. Anyway, there we go. Never mind. Does it? Yes. Anyway, there we go. Right. So yeah, and it comes in a nick pack or a flow wrapper if you're for the Cadbury's term. So basically, it means it just opens, sort of slides open a bit like a dressing gown. And it's the same. Yeah, there's a bit of a sneak of a nick pack. That's the German one. The UK one, it does actually say break here to open as well. So yes. Right, it's a bit. As you can see, there's no. There is a bit of flourish on the side, but I think you can quite clearly tell it's just a square block of chocolate, and I think it's really just to help you open it actually, especially with this flow wrapper effect. But it's so tight, it's not difficult to open, but it's there's not much room for manoeuvre, so you have to kind of, if you had big fingers, I think you'd struggle to open this. There we go. Yes. It's quite easy. So there we are. So you can see the smells quite nice chocolatey smell. So you can see the it's a 4x4 bar. So obviously 2x4 is your 50 grams. Yeah, but then look at, and you can see the Ritter Sport logo there as well. Very nice. But then you can see on the back, look at this. Look, you can see it's filled. It's absolutely filled with cornflake pieces. I mean, that's how you want it really. I've reviewed some chocolate bars, I think primarily Montezuma's chocolate bars, where they say they've got stuff in it, and you look on the back like this, and it's got like, maybe, I don't know, say, well, I might be exaggerating, I'm not sure, but let's just say 20 lumps at the back, where the equivalent would be. And imagine just having, it's just two, there's not enough at all, and these ones are rammed full of stuff, which is what you want, really do. So let's give it a measure. I'll measure from the bottom because it's wide at the bottom. Well, maybe we should measure from the top. I'll do both. What it's like. So it's 9 centimeters by 9 centimeters. Yes, it is pretty much a perfect square, which is nice. Maybe 9.1 almost. At the top there, obviously, it's I'll measure from edge to edge. Yeah, so it's actually 8.5 at the top. So you do lose 0.5 centimeters from the bottom to the top. You can see it kind of does, yeah. But it's a 100 gram bar, so it's. The weightage is obviously the weight. There we go. So let's give it a split. Okay. So you can see there, lovely, filled with crispy bits. So you might be forgiven for thinking the crispy bits don't extend into the top of these, I guess, the domes of the chocolate. But I can tell you from experience of other Ritter Sports, it probably does. I'll just split them up a bit, which is what you want really. So you do get your money's worth. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I think you can. I don't know if you can quite tell, but it does go all the way to the top. It's not just in the bottom. So it is obviously perhaps more at the bottom than at the top. I guess maybe it's hard to, it's obviously more space at the bottom, and gravity does bring things down generally. But it's definitely in the top as well, I think, and I think we could definitely be quite happy with that. I'll just in case I picked a bit of a less prominent one. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think they are more prevalent at the bottom, but it definitely goes all the way through to the top. So you can't really complain at that. And yeah, and I think each square is roughly. That's me. That's me. I need to sneeze there. Sorry about that. Each square is roughly 2.5 centimeters, I think. Yeah. Roughly 2 centimeters. Yeah, at the top it's 2 centimeters, at the bottom 2.5. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, so let's give it a go. Well, I've had the white chocolate with cornflakes. I'm sure I have that. I've reviewed that, and I'm thinking that one, the flavour of cornflakes was a lot stronger. This one, it's mainly the texture of cornflakes, the crunchiness of it, and you don't really get that sort of distinct cornflake taste. I don't know really what the taste could be described as. It's still very nice though. It's very the chocolate stuff. It's very thick and a substantial chocolate. It's not a creamy chocolate as such, which I like. It's not it's not like a Belgian chocolate. It's not as creamy as Milka chocolates, things like that. but there's lots of crisp in there, and I really like that. I think perhaps not as cornflake flavoured as I say the white chocolate one. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just the milk chocolate's a bit more of a prominent flavour. But it's really nice. It's just a lovely chocolate taste. I wouldn't say it's more about a texture sensation with the cornflakes rather than perhaps a taste. You know, there's no real taste of the cornflakes as I can tell in this one. Unlike with the white chocolate one with cornflakes, which I'm sure it had a very prominent cornflake taste. Whereas this one, as I say, doesn't really. But there's lots of lovely crunch there. It's really crunchy. Really crunchy. I wouldn't say it's similar to eating like a sort of cornflake crispy cake. You know, when you just get cornflakes and melt chocolate on and mix them together and then make a little cake in a little what do they call them? I guess like a sort of cake. What they're called now, really. Those little cake wrapper things, you know. You put like you put them in. You know, I forgot what they're called. Maybe I'll put a caption to say what they are. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't really taste like those, to be honest with you. It's just I think the fact that they're sort of more chocolate covered cornflakes, whereas this is chocolate with bits of cornflake in. It's very different than that, and as I said, I think those taste a bit more cornflakey. There's definitely not really a strong cornflake flavour in here, which I'm a bit disappointed by because I thought that was very distinct in the white chocolate one with cornflakes. I thought that was really good because I didn't expect it, but it just doesn't seem to be here at all in this one. I'm a bit disappointed by that because it's more just a crunch you're getting rather than that sort of distinct flavour of cornflakes. As you can see, I've polished off quite a few squares quite easily. I do really like it. It's really nice. It's a lovely texture. It's a lovely chocolate. I think the chocolate's probably not the, I think if you had a block of the chocolate on its own, you might sort of not be bowled over by it. So it's not the best chocolate in the world, I think. Insofar as a distinct taste on its own, it's just a nice texture. It's a nice sort of thickness. It's got a, it's not soft. It's good texture, and I like it. I do like it a lot. It's a good. It tastes nice in conjunction with the cornflakes. It's lovely to chew, lovely to bite and nibble, and it does last a good time. Each square does last a while in your mouth because there's a lot of chew and lots of crunch there. It is really nice. Yeah. There's just not much flavour there other than the chocolate, and I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. I do really like it a lot. It's definitely a 4 out of 5 for me. I think it's really nice. It's a lovely combination of textures, and I really do like the crunch in it. It's very, very crunchy. I'll say I just was expecting a bit more of a distinct cornflake flavour, which I thought was really quite good in the white chocolate one I had, where it really did taste like you're eating cornflakes, and I thought that was quite interesting because I didn't expect it. I expected it to be more like this, where it's just a sort of crunch and nothing more to it. But this one's gone a bit more about that way, and I don't know why that is. I don't know whether it's different flavour of cornflakes. Maybe it's I don't know if the white chocolate one was a German one. This is the UK one, and the cornflakes used are different or whatever. I'm not sure, but so a bit disappointed by that, I think. But overall, it's still a really lovely combination. Really nice. I could quite happily eat it all, and I really do like it a lot. So yeah, and the chocolate's very good as well. I think it's I think I just had a block of it. It might be a bit too plain, but it is really nice in conjunction with other things. I think it's a good chocolate, definitely. So I do like that. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, like my videos. Please leave a comment or two, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again, guys. Take care. See you later. Bye for now. See ya.